Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast as Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of the day.
So call in at 888-565-1470 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning. Shake off your sleepies, buckle in, cause it's showtime!
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
I think our camera's crooked, guys.
What?
Or are you just slouching? Sit up.
I'm not slouching.
Is he slouching?
No, the camera's crooked.
Dad? Slick's going to fix it. Slick started to get up and fix it. He goes, and then maybe not. Maybe we're going to leave Dad in a hole. Good morning to you. Happy Tuesday.
What hole?
He doesn't have his glasses on.
I see the camera's crooked.
He's going to fix it.
He don't know how to fix it. What?
Yes, he does.
All right, this is like watching the New York Jets play football.
There you go. Nice job, Slick.
He never believes in me.
Good morning to you. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday, Slick. Thank you. Much better. Happy Tuesday, Vinny. Happy Tuesday, girls. Teddy, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's funny. We say Happy New Year on Rosh Hashanah. I'm never quite sure. We lost the whole camera feed on that one, guys.
There you go.
And Slick just stripped. There you go. Thank you, Teddy.
Technical difficulties.
We're good. Technical difficulties. Let's start again.
And good morning from the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Not yet. And the battery's there. So we're going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back. Over there.
Oh.
Hello out there, you beautiful people. This is me, Hector the Animator, visual effects artist, animator, and soon-to-be and world-renowned recording artist. But among my many, many medley of skills, one of my many, many passions is cooking. And I am so confident in my cooking skills that I believe I can teach you how to make whatever your little hearts desire. From cookies, to cakes, to breads, to, well, whatever this is. And I believe that I can show you that not only can these recipes are not as difficult as they look, but with a little time, a little practice, and a whole lot of patience, that you too can make these delicious treats at your own home. Homemade with the Animator. Every Saturday at 9:30 a.m. on the Kids Television Network. Come on, kids, do try this at home.
AMC TV and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They have been working around the clock, non-stop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it has never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP2TV at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Yes.
One applause.
One applause, two applause. I'm going to start again. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Show. I missed you all yesterday. I never, ever, ever take a day off unless I'm sick. Yesterday I was not sick. Yesterday I was celebrating the holiday, but I missed you all very much.
Yesterday everybody comes in here, right? And you weren't here, so everybody went home.
I don't know. You know, when Freddie's not here, we run 10 shows a day. Run here, there, and everywhere. And then yesterday he goes, no, everyone go home. What is that?
What were we going to run? There was no shows to run.
I don't know.
Ken just showed up at 1:40.
You did not even do our shows.
No.
Why?
Because I didn't want to. Do I need a reason?
No.
I'm shocked they came in here. I had a meeting with Vanessa for the new Fuego 2.0. And then after that, Michelle came in. I didn't even know why. I said hello, and she said yes. We're having a meeting. I said, here's the phone. Call Dawn.
She said she forgot that I was out yesterday, and Freddie said yes, come in, so she came in. It's all right. I took the phone call. I did it over
I
the
didn't know it
phone
was for a meeting. I thought she was just coming in.
to say hello.
Yeah.
Well, happy Tuesday to you.
Happy Tuesday.
I have to tell you, it was an interesting holiday. It was lovely, but quite small. It's interesting to be actually doing holidays without people. My kids were there. Normally on break fast after Yom Kippur, when you go to eat again, you have a lot of people together, and that did not happen yesterday. It was us and the kids. My parents didn't feel well, so they didn't come up.
How many people normally eat together in your household?
30, 35.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had 5,
That's good.
which was good. They cooked.
The 5 people cook?
The kids cooked, yeah. At 1:30, when I was talking to Michelle, they decided they didn't like what we had left over from the night before, so they wanted breakfast food. So Aaron wanted French toast, challah French toast.
You do realize that breakfast and breakfast are the same thing.
Yeah, so Aaron wanted breakfast food for breakfast, not barbecue from the night before.
Okay, breakfast and breakfast are the same thing.
Correct, but it's called breakfast but you eat breakfast food because you have not eaten theoretically for 25 hours.
Okay, are you guys getting this? Breakfast
Teddy.
is another name for breakfast.
Teddy and Val, come on out.
Break fast?
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
You know breakfast, Slick?
I know breakfast.
Well, yeah,
It's breakfast, but they have to sophisticate it. It's like she
Really?
was telling me a story about how the rabbi said, do not something on the
Do not take the gleanings from the fruit of the trees that fall,
Now,
for
do you
you
know
should
what that
give them
means?
to people that are
not take the
in
gleaning.
need.
Do
Do
you know
not
what
take
that
the
means?
gleanings.
The gleanings. Do not take the
The
gleanings.
Goonies?
That's what I heard, Goonies.
The Goonies. Do not take the gleanings from that falls
do not
from a tree.
pick fruit off the tree, is what he's or she's saying. That's it. But
Why
they
am I
gotta use-
hungry?
Why don't they just say that?
They said if the fruit from a tree falls off the tree, you should give it to those that are hungry and in need of food.
Me.
There you go. But yes, it was interesting, but it was nice. So we made challah French toast, and they made
Breakfast.
kugel, and they made quiche.
I don't know.
Kugel and quiche.
What's a kugel?
Kugel is like,
Google's my favorite thing ever.
I thought kugel is what women did for
That's a kegel.
tightening.
that's close. It's a kegel.
What's it called?
A kegel.
Well, kugel.
It's kind of
tomato,
close.
tomato.
It's kind of close. Anything that
look
involves
Look at Slick.
carbs, cream cheese,
Slick, did you know there
butter,
was a difference
and
between
sugar.
kugel and kegel?
The fact that you know that is just it's shocking to me because I'm like
What do you mean the
I'm
fact
like,
that
where
they
do
know
you
that?
hear these
Don't
words
you know
from?
what show I'm on? You know, they brought in a what is it? A clean what? I don't want to say the wrong thing.
An avocado.
No, the
Yes.
nice.
A kegel.
A kegel.
Do you know
They
a
brought
word
in-
like that?
What
They
word are you
brought in
talking
a
about?
Kegel queen. This one here, she brought in a woman who expertise in keggeling.
I did.
Is our camera on?
And then
No.
That's
at the gala.
interesting.
At the,
Gallery.
You just go
okay.
in front of the chair. I made
And this
room.
woman, she was a pro. She could lift 400 pounds with her kegels.
Wow.
Teddy's just shaking her head.
I know, right? I'm
Just when I think you're not listening to him, she's shaking her head, going, "Yeah, welcome back, Teddy."
Tune in.
But that is a real thing.
I don't want it to be a real thing.
There are women right now having thousands and thousands of dollars in surgery. When all they have to do is do that
Is kegel.
do that kegel.
Anyway, we made kugel,
And they make kugel.
challah French toast,
Now,
and
you see where I'm
quiche.
going with this? What?
And quiche. So everything had, I have to tell you, it's an amazing concept on how you can take the same ingredients, kind of like chopped, and make 3 different items. All you need are eggs, butter, sugar, flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, and a carb. And you can vary that carbohydrates
What
from
carb?
challah French toast
Yep.
to noodle kugel to
Yep.
quiche because it had the same ingredients. It was just a matter of how much you put in
bread,
each.
Noodle and
Eggs.
eggs.
And cream cheese and butter and
You
sugar
put flour
and
in
brown
French
sugar.
toast?
Of course.
No, the French toast is the
Oh,
bread.
that's
You have to make Kentucky Fried French toast. It's called breakfast.
chicken fried French toast.
Chicken
Chicken
fried
fried
French toast.
Hey, that sounds delish.
They've
like
made
it.
can do
extra
that.
crispy French toast. I've had that before. They like coat it in cereal. It happens to be quite good. How was your holiday?
It was really good. I slept for almost all of it, And then I got a million texts from everyone. So I did all my work and then I slept some more because I hate being hungry. And then we got sushi for breakfast.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I was happy.
So let me get this right. You hate being hungry, so you slept some more.
It's better to sleep it all out.
Because
So
if you're
sleep instead of
sleeping,
eat.
Yes.
yeah.
And then they say there's something wrong with me?
Well, I would rather like sleep than like just stay up because I can't go anywhere. I had to like stay at home. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to sit here staring at my ceiling and be hungry, or I could just like catch up on sleep.
I used to do that when I was your age, and I swallowed a pillow, and I was at the table, and I coughed up a pepper. My mother said, you ain't doing that no more.
It is. It's easier to sleep it off. Now, I had been up yesterday since 3 a.m. Apparently, the moon and I had a little conversation, and the moon said, you're not going to be sleeping anymore. So I got up at 3:15. By 5, I was up. Then I went outside, and I watched the sun come up from the patio.
That's
By 9:30,
nice.
I had
Oh,
to take a nap
nice.
because I was exhausted.
Yeah.
So you talk to the moon? Is that what you're talking
Yes.
about? And then they say there's something wrong with me.
The moon. Because we're actually going into, I want you to know, this week we do go into Mercury retrograde.
I told you that.
So that would be why last week was as it was. But I met this unbelievable guest over the weekend. I have to tell you, I've been very busy talking to people. The amazing thing about our platform is we can talk to anyone in the world, including Maui. So I met this amazing woman. She's a quantum energy healer in Maui. So
That
I was
sounds
reading
cool.
through her website, and migraine, front and center. I said to her, you have me at migraine. She says, okay, I'm going away for the weekend. Let me pop in your head for a few minutes, and you let me know how you feel over the week on next week. So she pops in my brain, apparently, while I'm getting my hair done on Saturday. And they're not at a 10. They're like simmering now at like a 1 or 2, which is good. But how cool is that? That I can actually have a migraine energy quantum leaper in my brain from Hawaii now.
Does my contract require me to sit through this?
Wait till she joins us on the show. It'll be amazing, right?
I'm gonna. She must be in my belly right now because I got a stomach ache.
She might be. I'm going to have to talk to her, but it's still early in the morning. I mean, they're 6
I gotta
hours
tell you
earlier.
something. You scare me every time. For one day, you leave the set, you come back, and you're like a different person.
Because I have time to sit and reflect.
I think you should stop doing that.
Stop
Seriously.
reflecting.
No, get out of your head. Get out of
And
your
I
brain.
need-
Get out of your body.
I needed a day to reflect and, little chit-chats with God. And the cool thing about all of this streaming opportunity is everything is now streamed. So you get to watch services online. You don't go, you don't have to get dressed. You could wear workout clothes. You can wear anything you want and watch services. Partake when you don't want to, when you want to, and don't when you don't want to. It's all interesting. It's a whole new spin on it. But what's nice about it is I actually looked on the patio yesterday, and it was like an early Thanksgiving. You know when you look out and you have this dad moment, and you look, oh, wow, my kids are happy. I looked out on the patio, and they were working out. They were playing with the dog in the yard, and they were happy. And I thought, isn't that what it's about, to be together, is to see your family happy.
I'm
So
just letting
that was
you-
my aha moment.
I'm letting you drain your batteries because obviously you are on another planet. Because anybody who talks to the moon stays up all night and then goes to sleep in the sun. You're like a vampire.
You know what happens? People do suck your energy, and I'm kind of done with the energy
Is
suckers.
that what it is?
I agree with that. Yeah. I full agree with that.
I'm done with the energy suckers. If, we do what we do as people, and we should treat others as we would want to be treated ourselves. And if they're going to suck your energy, you just got to walk away.
It's interesting you say that because now that we've entered phase 3, apparently DeSantis has said, the hell with it. Open it all up, you get sick, you get sick.
Yep.
He says, you're an adult, you get sick, you die, people die, you bury them, people die every day. A million people, so what? 1 million people die, 2 million people die, 3 million people die. You're an adult, be responsible. I don't want to be responsible anymore for it. So he's opening up to phase 3. And some of the things that I've seen, some of the pictures, even Mia was saying yesterday, she refuses to go to certain places. Now, she works in a bar, and she talked to her bosses, and some of the pictures that came back out, that people are just all over each other.
Well, I have to tell you, I went to Karen. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Next year, Karen, maybe we can celebrate together. And she cut off the energy vampires a while ago. I'm all in with you. And for more than just the energy vampires, you know what I mean.
But that's what's happening right now.
You got to cut off the energy vampires, and streaming the services, beautiful, yesterday.
Well, the
I went to
energy
Crazy
vampires
Uncle
are-
Mike's on Saturday night to watch the Hurricane game. Because I wanted to go to Mike's because I trust Mike implicitly on how can't trust everybody, but I know Mike does the absolute best he can in Crazy Uncle Mike's to keep it clean, to do what's right, and to keep everybody safe. So there's a big hurricane game Saturday night. and went out with some friends to think where we could go watch the game. So I thought, let's go to Mike's. And then I thought, Mike's got a band. I don't even know if Mike has a TV. So I texted him. He said, I will put you outside in front of the TV. And he did. There were 2 TVs. He had us right in front of one at the end of the balcony, separated from everybody. It was lovely. And he was unbelievable. It was hot. I didn't realize it was so hot out, but that is how we sat and watched the game. The Hurricanes killed FSU. I'm so sorry, FSU, but the Hurricanes totally brought it. But
Ranked
it was
number
safe.
Eight in the country.
Hurricanes are? Go Canes is all I can say. It's all about the U. Wait till this afternoon show.
Well, Mike could be here.
Mike will be here, and we have a guest coming in from Miami. Her father was one of the founders. I'm sorry, her father was the first athletic director of University of Miami.
Oh, jeez.
Her grandfather, the founder, one of the founders of Coral Gables and the Orange Bowl. So that'll be a whole lot of fun. She's a wine sommelier.
That I like.
And Dylan's coming, which means Dylan's
jeez.
feet are getting planted, glued to the
Yes,
floor.
Dylan is not allowed in
no,
this room.
he cannot get out the
He
chair.
will be in another room because I can't take him breaking stuff.
Yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun.
But the vampires, the energy of vampires are out. I've noticed that people have changed
Yes.
ever since the phases have begun to open. Every artist in the world is out in force. It's like all of a sudden the light bulb has gone on. Let me teach you. The word is always teach. Let me show you or teach you how to overcome your ills. I got a magic pill. If you pay me $19.99 and swallow this pill, it will take away all your fears.
Did you ever see Pete's Dragon? You did? So you know the guy, he goes in like the truck, I guess that's how they used to sell medicine, a medicine man. He would drive around in this wagon and sell liquid potions like this. I have this vision of him in the street selling, and this liquid will cure your ills, your ails.
Hey guys,
but it doesn't help
meet
the energy
Bob.
suckers.
Hey guys, meet Bob. He's a happy fellow. Look, his wife is happy too.
Oh, I remember that commercial.
Yeah, there I was thinking that whole thing. He said, I got a magic pill.
Random thoughts according to Vinny.
I have no idea what's happening.
There was like
Commercial.
Peach Dragon and Bob. I don't know.
Never
This
heard
is
of,
over
like,
my head.
I never heard of Pete's Dragon, but
Pete's
the
Dragon
commercial
was
he's talking
a
about, I heard.
movie, and back in the day, I mean, but it took place before when it came out. I was a kid. Think like the old medicine man. Back in the 20s, in the early 1900s, how would you get your medicine? People would drive around, and there was always a potion that would cure everything.
Yeah.
Right? This liquid, like Windex from my big fat Greek wedding. You drink this, and you will have no more anxiety. You won't see demons. You'll take away your pain. That's the pill.
Donna's not telling anybody to drink Windex. Do not do it.
No, I'm thinking about my big fat Greek wedding where you spray Windex on everything.
You drink this big fat Greek wedding.
No.
Put 1 and 1 to get 4.
No, don't drink anything you should not drink, please.
Don't drink Windex. But this is what's happening. So I we opened up WNN, the radio station, last night and did in studio shows. Finally, hey, I got it right, Teddy. I got it right.
Nice.
I got everything right. I got the commercials, I got the cutaways, the whole 9.
Nice.
Except there's one thing that I have to work on, which is Ken screaming at me from one side of the radio station to the other. So we have to work
That
on
might be fun.
No, I got to come
Yeah,
up
she
with
got
a-
him the paper cups.
I got to come up with an intercom, which can be done, but we'll see if he'll do it. But the funny thing about it is the fighting that went on inside, in the studio. Now, Steve-O had the White House on, and he's an avid Republican. Well, good for him. You know, that's his business. And Lou from Orr County is an avid Democrat. So Lou goes on after Steve-O. So the White House press secretary, the lady with the blonde hair, was on Steve-O's show. And they're going to have President Trump on there for 3 minutes in a couple of days, working on the whole details. And I got to tip my hat, because I've been in this business a long time. The closest I ever got was to Obama and the Clintons, but never on my show, on somebody else's show. He had him on the show. You got to sort of tip your hat and say, wow, no matter what happens, you got to say nice job, right? This guy goes nuts.
Yeah.
And they're fighting, and people are, Santos from Boston. Hey, Freddie.
I saw Jeff was writing in.
Everybody's writing in. Everybody's going berserk here. Really? All of a sudden, the light is on? Where were you 4 years ago? Why didn't you make your case 4 years ago? Be logical. You had plenty of ammunition to come up with a Republican or Democratic show. You should have done it then. Why is everybody trying to run through the same door?
I know. I'm done running through the same door. I'm done with the energy vampires.
You're not done.
I really took yesterday to reflect and say that which does not serve me.
Yeah, you're going to get rid of it? That's gonna last all of 3 days.
I have to at least try, because what happened at the end of last week,
Yeah.
I really would like not to happen again.
And that's part of business. The way it happened, I didn't like. That's a lack of respect, but that's okay.
And it was just different levels, and when you realize as the energy just went sideways. So Slick, what I did Friday by 5:15, something else happened with another show. Freddie looked at me and goes, "I'm out. I gotta go." And he walks out the door. He was done for the weekend. So then I walked around with my smudge, my incense, my energy clearing
That's
spray.
not what happened.
And I opened the bay door. I opened the bay door and I said, you know what? He had a show at 6, so in all fairness, you had to go get your show on.
It was 5:30 and I had a show at 6. I says, okay, I'm gonna go get the show done. And because Friday was, Bloody Friday, so I says, I'm leaving. There's nothing wrong with that.
So you
I
left.
was retreating. You're making it sound like I ran the hell out of here.
You did ran the hell out of here. Anyway, I opened the bay door, so I just want you to know it is on its way. It works. Cleared everything. That wasn't there. That's why things were set up a little differently when you came in yesterday. And I hear it's going to get cooler this week, so maybe it'll get opened again.
So. I hope it gets cooler. I miss when we first moved in here, and I think Slick may have been the only one here when we first moved in to where we could open up the bay door.
Every
We
day
always
it got
had it
open.
But
open.
it was hot.
No, when we first moved in here, it was November. It was nice and cool, and when we got into December, we had it open almost every day. It was that nice breeze. That was so beautiful.
I got some good news for you.
It's going to happen again.
It's
I
gonna
hope
snow
so.
this year in Florida.
What? Climate change is a real thing.
Yeah, why?
Where?
Yeah,
global warming.
It's gonna snow. I'm not saying 2 inches or anything like that, but you're gonna get like
Hey,
a,
Slick,
gonna be like a
global
flurry.
warming. High five.
I'm looking forward to November being actually able to open the doors and do what we do and
I was
air
in
everything
Tampa
out.
one year, about 15 years ago, and I woke up and it was freezing. I go outside and all the dew on the blades of grass have frozen. So I ran, I changed my clothes, I ran, and I jumped into the grass.
When I was in elementary school, we had snow flurries down here.
Did you?
I was going to say, my dad has told me stories that, because he grew up in Miami, that there was one day, I think like in the 40s or 50s, something like that, that it snowed for like
There was-
5 minutes.
I remember when I was in elementary school, it was one of those days we got really, really low, and like early in the morning, I was walking the dogs with my mom, and it was like snow flurrying,
Yeah.
and the sun actually comes up and melts everything.
Were you raised in Florida?
Half Florida, half New York for most of it.
Half New York?
Yeah, so I lived in Florida for most of my life, and I went to school down here. And then during the summers or winter break, I would go up to New York
Where in
to
New
stay
York?
with Manhattan by Gramercy is where my aunt and my uncle are.
By Gramercy Park?
Yeah. I won't say their address, but they're by
It's really
Gramercy.
funny. Sometimes I wonder. You look at people and says, "Where have I met?" Anyway,
I don't
and
know.
New York came to mind. I was wondering if you were raised in New York.
Yeah.
Now, before we go any further, I want to congratulate
Valerie?
Mrs.
Huh?
for doing her show yesterday. It aired on WNN. And
Yeah.
I just talked to the radio station. Did very nice job.
you.
And we want to completely humiliate you. So that was a nice job. And the gentleman you had out, do you remember his name?
Yeah, his name was Eddie from Flynn's Arcade and More.
And he gets involved in something to push forward businesses and things of that nature. Hopefully, we're going to have him on the show
Hopefully.
and bring him on. And then I wanted to ask Teddy on Friday. We forgot. I forgot. Maybe you did about the clothing line that you were wearing.
Yeah, I didn't get to put it out there, but I actually, I don't have the camera on me right now, but I have one of his shirts, so we can talk about the afternoon show, the Whiskey Diet Denim clothes.
So maybe this afternoon we'll put a plug in for him because
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell happened. I know what happened Friday.
Yeah,
Is
Friday
Whiskey
was-
Diet Denim?
Yeah, so there's a whole story that he's a clothing designer. He's had like 5 other companies before this, and it's the Uber Eats order for this afternoon show. That's what's at the door. And when he called into the clothing warehouse to order the jeans that he wanted, they're like, well, we need a name for the company. And he said, I was sitting at a bar, and I was drinking a whiskey, and I thought, well, I'm on keto, and whiskey's the only keto alcohol that I can think of, so he named it Whiskey Diet Denim.
That's awesome. All different
It's for
clothes.
the afternoon show. Here, I'll
We're
say.
having, today is National Coffee Day, so we are doing coffee
thank
tasting on
you.
today's show. So we're going to have,
We have 2
5
more
different
coming.
2 more? All right, we're trying all different coffees around town.
We have 2 more of these coming, and then I have to go out and get some.
There's a guy at the door, has a mask.
With a cup
right?
of coffee?
With a cup of coffee. And he goes, that's for, and he's looking at his phone. Teddy.
It's me.
That's this afternoon show.
Today is National Coffee
Today is National Coffee Day.
And we haven't even talked about our coffee brand.
Wait, let's finish. Teddy was saying we're going to talk about this.
Oh, yeah.
Or the clothing.
Yeah, so he sent me a bunch of clothes, the shirt I'm wearing we can talk about on the afternoon show, and
You
a
had
pair
the
of
jeans on, too.
I did. I had them on Friday. But Friday was a crazy day, but I'm going to bring them in again, I think, tomorrow. And then Friday, they're also very fast to dry, which is nice. I can wear them multiple
But we
times.
didn't even do a photo shoot or anything with that. We had, what the hell happened here?
Just got a little busy.
It was Friday.
We should do a photo shoot, Vinny. Let's put something together for Instagram and.
Oh, Danielle's coming tomorrow if you want a photo shoot.
Oh yeah, I can bring this shirt, the other shirt, and the jeans. And he brought like stickers. I have the flask with me that he
I'm
sent
all
me
in.
a flask. He sent keychains. Really awesome.
A liquor flask?
Uh-huh.
You know, it's sacrilegious to have an empty flask.
Well, I
You
guess
have to fill it then.
I do have to abide by the laws of the Lord and fill it.
Danielle Boujon is coming tomorrow to take photos.
Yes,
for
she
any.
is. Is she bringing models? Or are we having a photo shoot? Or just her?
We got to talk to her
She
and
said
see.
she didn't want to be on the show, which I don't really understand.
All right, so we'll talk to Danielle and see. And Saturday, I actually put on my first pair of jeans in 7 months. Luckily for the world and the universe, they went on. Otherwise, you would have heard about it by now that they did not fit.
What do you mean your first pair of jeans?
I have not worn jeans in 7 months because I have not been out of my house on a weekend in 7 months.
You went to Crazy Uncle Mike's Saturday.
Saturday night, I put on
You
a pair
went
of
to
jeans.
the restaurant the other time that you.
But I did not put on jeans.
Jeans,
So-
you have to be like mentally prepared to put on jeans. Especially when
It
you
was a
haven't worn
tough
them.
call. I
What are you
thought
talking
about
about?
it a
You're
few
not
times.
listening.
No, but like if you haven't worn jeans in a long
I'm looking
time,
right at you
it's like
and
mentally
Yeah.
prepared.
No,
for something
because
outfit.
Can you guys, can you
I
ladies
am so
understand?
sorry.
Yeah,
she
100%.
could have
No.
I
wore a
was
pair of
terrified
jeans, but she didn't though.
when-
So she didn't. She hasn't wore a pair of jeans in 7
In
months.
7 months. So
I
you,
live
When
in
Mark
jeans.
sent me those jeans from Whiskey Diet Denim, I
Mhm.
was having like a panic attack because I don't really wear jeans, and the ones that I do are like stretchy because I am so afraid that they're not going to fit me.
Yep.
And I put them on and they're super nice and stretchy, but yeah, it's a full panic attack.
it was a full thing, and I thought,
Yeah.
do I potentially ruin the entire night and weekend by trying this or not?
Yep.
So I went for the full stretch ones that I thought, all right, we're
Yeah.
good to go here. They actually did button up, or you would have heard about it. Trust me, you and the rest of the universe would have known if the jeans did not fit.
Quarantine weight is such a scary thing, and when you have something like jeans that like don't
Yes.
stretch, you have zero amount of like wiggle room in them. Good luck.
See, that I understand.
See, Val, you wear pants all the time, so you know where you're at. I have not put
Yeah.
on a pair of pants because I don't wear pants on the show, so I have not
I
put
wear
on a pair of
leggings.
pants since March. It was a tough call, but we did it. We accomplished that feat.
You know, when I was growing up, I used to wear sweatpants all the time. And it wasn't all the time. I mean, all the time. And I had 100 pairs of sweatpants.
The elastic, right? And they always fit.
No,
Yeah.
they were tie-ups in the day.
Okay.
So one day, my ex-wife and I got into an argument. And she says to me, and I just want you to know, sweatpants are not everyday wear. And she really shot my ego down. And then I took all 100 of my put them in the garbage can of the pants, and I burned them, never to wear them again. But how insulting was that? I thought that sweatpants were just like jeans.
Well, now to make you feel even worse, now joggers are everyday
I was
wear,
gonna say when you
which
said,
are the
"Oh,
same as
younger,"
sweatpants.
And I burned them.
Yeah.
when you said, "Oh, when I was younger, I used to live in them," I was like, "Okay, that's like a typical teenage boy." 'Cause my
20
brother
and
would.
30s, in my 30s.
Yeah, no, that's.
But now
That's
joggers,
different.
you're wearing joggers. I wore joggers
Yeah.
the other day. They're just sweatpants, but they have a different foot part instead of that little elastic
skinnier.
thing. Yeah,
They're
they're
not
like
like as
tapered. But they're still
I
sweatpants.
Unflattering. They're
owned
more
one
flattering.
pair of sweatpants. I used to live in them. And then I had names on the side, like different.
Are you
Those
wearing
are
joggers? You got
joggers?
pants on.
Technical difficulties, but you have to get joggers.
The hell's
But
a
I'm not wearing
jogger?
joggers right now. But they're tapered
Here,
at the
Val's wearing
bottom.
joggers. Those are
See,
joggers.
something like that, you know?
Skinny.
It's like
They're like
cozy.
tapered toward the ankle, and instead of
Yeah.
that one little
And
ring
you
of
get-
elastic,
oh,
they have a
and
thicker
breaking
one.
news, I'm gonna be getting Velcro shoes. Not
No.
Yeah!
because, not because,
Oh,
not
Live your
because
life,
you enlighten me
Flick.
to them.
If you
Old
get
man
Velcro
shoes.
shoes, I'm going to shoot you on principle. 'Cause
And
I
old
could-
I'm gonna be getting Velcro shoes.
I could have
They're
had a
gonna-
pair of Velcro shoes and I didn't
They're
buy
gonna
it.
be, what is it? They're gonna be Vans. Vans is coming out with
Vans is
Yes.
coming out with
Yeah.
Velcro shoes.
Yeah, they have white old schools
Yes.
with Velcro 3 straps.
Yes.
white Vans with Velcro. Oh,
Yeah, but
Freddie.
they're not like the ugly ones that stay. And
Yeah, they're not. It's not like the other ones. It's a nice
yes,
one.
I could have bought a pair of beautiful. They're expensive. These
Yeah.
Velcro shoes. And I said no, I better not, cause Slick. will make
No,
me-
the ones. Yeah, I'm gonna get them first. The ones right now, they're like 74 right now. But
Wow.
like, I'm gonna be
Velcro
getting a
shoes.
pair of
And you
Velcro
think putting
shoes.
on a pair of jeans is that?
It could have been a
I
bad
want to see
situation.
you wear a pair of Velcro shoes with black socks and shorts.
Probably not, Dad.
Why?
Black socks, Velcro shoes, and shorts.
For Halloween.
I don't think so. She
I think we
can
should
wear long
dress up-
pants with the Velcro
For
shoes.
Halloween, we should dress up like the other. In other words,
I thought we
dress
were
up
doing
like
villains.
I thought we were doing villains.
This could be the same thing. I'm gonna dress up like her.
That's very true.
and you're gonna
That's
dress up
wrong,
like
that's
me.
wrong.
The two of you are gonna dress up like each other. The only thing is that the two of them dress up, it doesn't change much.
Yeah, we
No, it
we
really
dress kind of the
doesn't.
same.
Well, I mean, it
No.
depends on the day.
You're
Val,
gonna
you
dress
are
like
a lot
Pierre.
more.
You're gonna dress like Pierre. You and Pierre are gonna switch.
Someone's phone is ringing.
Not mine.
No.
And for Teddy's gonna be the
That
wild
might be the
card.
studio phone, guys.
No, it's not the studio.
There's a phone ringing.
No,
I think
there is no phone ringing.
What do I hear?
I don't know. Look up at at the moon and ask it. What's the matter with you?
No?
Does this phone normally have a red blinking light?
Yes.
yeah.
It
Give us
doesn't.
a
We have
call,
to- we have to clean up the
888-994-4995. Things
Don't
to
call,
clean
'cause
up.
we're all in here.
It's ringing again.
That's not
That's
the
a car
phone.
brake.
That's something on the outside.
That's someone's car brakes.
Seriously?
Yes.
That
don't
loud
hear
that I
it.
hear it all the way in here?
Yes.
I swear,
Someone's
I'm
got
gonna have you
really bad
evaluate.
brakes.
I want somebody to call 911, have her take it to the hospital, and have her evaluate.
See what
Sorry,
happens when
guys,
I
it
take a
just
day
dropped
off?
it.
See that?
What?
All right, so when is Halloween?
October 31st.
Halloween is
So what
Saturday.
are we doing for Halloween? Are we gonna
Getting
switch?
lit while wearing costumes. I'm down for that.
So
Who's
you're
with
gonna
me?
dress like him, he's gonna dress like you.
Yep.
Me and what was that?
It's my other coffee thing,
So is his brakes that I kept hearing, you think?
probably. Apparently,
I heard
someone just
something.
left the thing, and then
Like a
yeah,
doorbell.
one of them just left the bag outside and didn't give us the alarm. They just left it there. That's a big bag for a cup of coffee.
You've got another bag out there. It's like, oh.
It's like a number of.
We got donuts. Woo!
No donuts.
These are no donuts. These are coffee.
I don't got money. I don't got donut money.
Sprinkles may have shifted during transport. I like that sign.
Oh, cute.
Anyway,
That's very
today
cute.
being National Coffee Day, do you want to talk about our coffee brand or no?
Absolutely.
It don't look like you do.
I thought you were going to.
No, I want everybody to know that we are carrying on coffee brand here at the show. Know that it's not good in plenty, but it sounds like it.
The Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee brought to you by Don Pablo Coffee Growers and Roasters. You can order a bag of coffee right here. We used to have like a vending machine of coffee. For $10 a bag, you get a pound of organic beans,
And it's funny because we used to come into the studio
and we'd have money.
and people would leave money in the studio for bags that they were buying.
They did such an amazing job with this. We should actually have them on as well.
Don Pablo.
Let's reach
We
out
should
to
reach
them
out.
and see what's going on, because what they did to create this bag and our coffee cart, and out of the kindness of their hearts, they're the most incredible people in Miami. Talk about business. I think we should reach out to him also to see how business has changed. I bet coffee sales have gone up.
You know that Don Pablo, he actually invests money in first-time companies. And he watches them take off. He's all over the world.
That one's not one of mine. Okay, that one's Selena. I was like, I got mine.
I don't know. The door keeps opening and there's different
That was
coffees
Selena.
coming out. Oh, Selena's here? Okay.
So yesterday, this one had that coffee, and behind me she drops.
She told me.
It landed all over my shirt and everything.
The whole
No,
thing?
it didn't.
I had it, yeah. I noticed this last time when I got home. I was covered, and I kept saying, "What
You
is
smell
that
good. Good
aroma of
morning."
coffee." It was all over me. And then that shirt, that chair over there, I spilled coffee on it. You
Oh,
see
is that
how-
why the cleaning was there?
But you see how nice it looks?
It looks very nice. I would have never known.
Well, that's why I said I wasn't carrying my coffee around today, because I'm not.
Well, I noticed that lately your shoes, you sort of like trip a lot. Is that
It's
normal?
these shoes all the time.
It's
Yeah,
funny.
They get stuck to the ground. Yeah, I was noticing.
I was wondering why the cleaner was over there. Because I'm thinking, I know I didn't leave it here over the weekend. I know nobody cleaned while I was gone yesterday, but
I
you
cleaned.
did.
I
Thank
did
you.
that, I did the sofa. I did a lot of stuff in here.
Thank you.
I was bored to death.
I don't know how you could be bored on one day.
There was nothing to do.
see what happens when we're not here? And you left early. You guys did a nice
Left
job in
early.
the studio, but you look
These
very nice,
guys left
Selena.
Early. Mia left early, and Pierre left early. Pierre.
Oh,
of all
Pierre was here
people.
too.
Yeah, he left early.
So,
And
got
then
lots of
Michelle's
things.
the one that stayed the longest, and I had to kick her out. And then
Who?
Michelle.
Good morning, Michelle. She's watching as well.
I had to kick her out to get the hell out of here. And actually, I didn't say that. And Kendra came by.
All right, and I think we've got Slick Speaks coming up today. Yes?
Yes, we do.
Is this a solo Slick
Yes,
Speaks?
it is because like my friend kind of bailed on me. I was gonna do like a cultural
The
appropriation
guy
piece.
with the braids?
Yeah, he's gonna do it on Wednesday. It's just
you know
he wasn't
that I
free
almost
today.
came in with a wig. There's braids. Almost did today.
Yeah, I mean,
But I didn't know how.
he has massive locks though, so it's like
I have a wig. That's massive braids, massive locks.
it's okay. Hard pass. You can get the Velcro shoes though. I vouch for them.
I have a pair of Velcro shoes.
Oh, not those. I'll show you which Velcro shoes to get.
I'll wear my dad's Velcro shoes like 8 times the size of my foot.
I'm scared your Velcro shoes
wear
look
your dad's Velcro
look like the picture.
I
in my
don't
head.
wear them. I'll bring them in.
Do you know my father, may he rest in peace, one day we bought him new sneakers. And when he goes to Puerto Rico in sneakers, he never wore sneakers. First time ever in his life. With a suit. I said, no, take off the suit. Dressed him up, we go to Puerto Rico, he goes home. He sits down, he says, my feet are killing me. These sneakers are too tight. So I opened up the sneakers. He left the paper inside the sneakers. True story, Dad. You know it's true. I said,
Aw.
Dad? He says, that's why his toes are like this.
And he wore them all day. He
Freddie.
didn't like take off his
All
shoes to
day
check.
And on a plane. My father didn't take them off.
Oh my gosh.
I said, Dad, do I have to dress you all the way down? He says, I don't. Why would anybody put paper in a sneaker? Now, in the day, that was the biggest deal. You always bought your sneakers bigger. You put socks in the front because you wanted the front to be cupped.
Really?
No?
Or you can just buy your sneakers the actual size of
Yeah.
your foot.
Why would
no,
you want them
because you
bigger?
get the toe. You see, in the day, the toes, because the material is real loose, it became part of the shoe. And nobody liked to see your toe, your big toe, in front of your sneaker. So we used to put socks in them
Oh, to keep that crease or
to
to
keep it
that.
rounded so there's no toe.
So you buy it you buy it a size bigger.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you used to put socks in the front of it.
Really? Do you trip a lot?
No, it was a half size bigger.
Who comes up with these fashion statements?
Yeah,
Freddie's
these
fat.
What we did
these
in the
faux
day.
pas.
Freddie's fashion statements is all I
These
can
faux
tell you.
pas.
Interesting.
you know,
Ask your grandma. See, maybe she'll remember, or your mother. She'll tell you.
I'll ask her. They
Did
were
they-
all athletes. They would just trip and die.
Were they?
Oh
Yeah.
no, but you were running with that? You were running with
You
the
were
sock
walking
on your
around, running with everything.
Really?
That's very
and
dangerous.
in the day, you had your play sneakers, and then you had your I'm the coolest person on the planet sneakers.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So when you wore new sneakers, people would step on your sneakers and fights used to break out.
Yeah, I know. I
Step on
seen
my
that. That was the
sneakers.
That still happens.
That
was
still
gonna
happens
say.
till this day.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's like still a thing. If you like splash water or someone's sneakers and they're like expensive or you like step on them, people
Yeah,
get really
it's a whole-
mad.
It was a fight. And in the day, they used to have croquettes, and they had a blue and red stripe on the outside of the sneaker.
I wish I had
Can I have another
Pro-Keds.
coffee?
No, it's Hector. I'm done with my coffee. This is the theory I got.
No,
Hey,
it's Hector.
It's Hector with the new haircut. Hey, Hector. I
You
like
got a
it,
haircut,
though.
Hector?
Oh, you got a new head.
Good morning, Hector. The animator's in the house.
So they used to wear red and white stripes on the side, right? So they came out with Pro Kids, and they had the little blue thing on the back of it, and you couldn't wear those. You could not buy those shoes.
Why?
Because they were unmerciful. You got them. People would steal them.
Yeah,
on
like
the wire.
I'm
like
laughing
like
because
Jordan's
Hector's
now.
walking back there. You know, guys, I moved the ladder back there Friday night by myself.
Really?
Yeah, and you left.
It's right where Hector sits.
And after everyone left, I thought I needed to clear the energy of everything. So I opened up the door, and what was there blocking the door? You can't ever have anything blocking
Ladder.
your door. Was the ladder. So I moved
where
it.
is it?
It's in the back,
Where?
on the floor.
Where it always been?
Kind of
you
where
made
it
us
shouldn't
move
Close.
from?
It's not a good place where I wanted to. I really couldn't get it there by myself. I had my stilettos on, and Israel's there. And Israel's watching me open the bay door, and now all the guys from the auto repair places are watching me Friday night at 7 o'clock move the ladder by myself and sit here. And they're like, are you okay? Are you good? I'm all good. Thank you. I got this. Nice look. Look at you.
I have nothing more to say.
I know. See, you tapped out on me.
No, I'm not tapped out. You know what? It was fun. We did it on purpose. We sort of moved things around because we knew you were going to go in there and change it. The bar, hands and knees, you're cleaning it. The ladder, moving it here and there. And now you moved it back. And you're going to go back and you're going to move it back. It's going to be like this. And we all laugh now. We all sit back, get some popcorn, and we watch the show.
You ready for October? You ready to get into Q4?
I want to know what we're doing for Halloween.
I thought we were
have
going
to
to do the
decide.
villains.
Yeah.
We have to decide.
And get lit. Come on.
We got to decorate. We got to get. We have to go to the dollar store.
That's what I do for Halloween.
You get lit?
Yes.
Oh, Selena's got a Halloween mask on. That's a nice mask, by the
Wait,
way.
get lit.
You got sparkles on that
lit.
mask?
No,
Where'd you get
not
that?
licked.
Not lick, lit.
You made it?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that mask. That's
I can't
nice.
see it. It's far.
Look, she's got sparkles,
sparkles.
witches hats,
Sparkle.
cats,
So wow.
crystals
So
on
what are
it.
we doing for Halloween for the 9th time?
We have to figure out what we're all going to
Vinny,
dress
Vinny
up
said
as.
it. Vinny said the plan.
We're going to be villains?
Vinny said the plan.
Vinny's
Say the
getting
plan
lit.
again.
I think
Yeah.
villains would be fun.
You're going to be a villain? You? Of all people in this room.
I want to know what Val's going to be.
Yeah, me too. I want to know what you're going to
What
be.
villain are you going to be?
The because I had to Google it last night. I was like, what villain do I want to be?
Got this.
That little something from Harry Potter, the crazy one.
Umbridge?
That.
That's going to be hilarious. It's
someone
Helena
from Harry
Bowen
Potter.
Carter from the Harry Potter series,
Yeah.
Bellatrix Lestrange. And she has this
She's like
big
crazy.
rat's nest of black hair,
She's
this
crazy,
big
too.
long black dress, and she's like insane. She's Helena Bowen Carter, insane. That's gonna be funny.
She's literally crazy. So.
I was talking of insane. Last night I was watching Dancing with the Stars, and it was Disney night.
I missed
Is
that.
Carol Baskin on it yet?
Thank you.
I started crying when I saw that Carol Baskin was going to be on Dancing with the Stars. Do you know who that is, Freddie? That's the tiger. That's the lady from the Tiger King. It was the
Yes.
joke of the like, hello, all you cats and kittens.
She was on yesterday, yes, and they were dressed, and it was Disney night. So they danced to The Lion King, she and her partner. She kind of moved her way through The Lion King.
She's a cat person.
No.
That would have been good.
And at the end, where instead of
die.
saying, at the end, after she danced, it said, the Carol Baskin in huge lights. Chelsea was rolling on the floor.
I have to rewatch it. I didn't get to see her.
Sorry, that was my
You guys
excitement for
watch it?
last night. Dancing with the Stars Disney style.
No, unfortunately not.
I meant to watch it.
Tyra Banks was Minnie Mouse, I think. Interesting
really?
outfit she had on. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. Tyra Banks scares me.
She had a mark on the floor, and she never left that mark. She sat, and she came back. She
Yeah.
never walked. She never anything. It was weird.
She scares me. She's like a robot.
Don't know her either.
Tyra Banks, sure you do. She's
I do.
supermodel.
Yeah, but not as Minnie Mouse.
Tyra Banks did all the America's Next Top Model. She was a supermodel.
Yeah.
She was like,
Yeah,
She's like a Barbie.
She's still a supermodel now.
No.
no, she doesn't really model anymore.
She looks like a model.
She's an
so
author.
you know
She
her.
does
She's
have,
a
two
supermodel.
books.
Victoria's Secret
No,
supermodel.
that has
Tyra
passed. Throw out the
Banks.
garbage like everything else.
Wow.
So I have to tell you, Dancing with the
Forgive
Stars, it is a
him.
nice break from anything that you have to
Forgive him.
actually
He
use
doesn't know.
brain power.
I have to watch it. I have to watch Carol Baskin dancing.
Yes, you have to watch Carol Baskin dance. It was towards the end. Chelsea was dying. She was laughing so
Don't
hard.
they have like Orlando Horror Nights? What they call that?
Halloween Horror
Nights.
Nights.
They're not doing it this year.
They're not?
Nope.
I don't think they're
Well,
doing Mickey's Not So
I got a
Scary
Halloween
either.
Nights, Horror Nights starts tonight at 9 o'clock. We got the presidential debate.
Accurate.
I'm thinking of
horrible
coming as
enough.
one of them as a villain. Can I come as one of them as a villain?
Huh?
Can I come as one of them as a villain?
Who? What if
Depends which one.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't decided. Maybe I'll do half and half.
I
Oh,
gotta
can you
tell-
do like a Victor Victoria of Trump and Biden?
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
That would be
That's
funny.
What I want to do.
There you go.
That's what I want to be. Oh, man, we gotta go on the road with that. If I
That's
can pull that off,
amazing.
Wait, Trump or Biden?
Both. He's gonna do a
He's
Victor
gonna do like
Victoria.
a Victor Victoria.
I'm gonna do a half and half.
Okay.
That's
Come as
iconic.
both on each day. I take a picture, Photoshop both of the pictures together. I could do that. Awesome.
Oh, we gotta do
No, we're
something
just.
to figure out
I'll make you a wig. I'll make you a half and half wig.
half and half wig.
Yeah.
Oh, what half and half? One guy has fake hair and the other guy got no hair.
Oh, that's true. Biden doesn't have hair anymore.
No, I
I'll
gotta
make you
wear
half a wig.
Sunglasses on one side and a stupid grin on the other. I gotta wear a fat man suit on one side and a real skinny man suit on the other. This could be really interesting.
This is gonna be amazing.
I could put sneakers on Trump and I could put boots on Biden.
The best part of the debate will be how SNL handles it on Saturday night.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be the best part. Is just save tonight until Saturday.
Does anyone still watch SNL?
I usually
Yeah.
fall asleep, but
Really?
yeah.
SNL's amazing.
They do good work.
Nothing to me compares to what Tina Fey did with Sarah Palin. That was just spectacular. How she was so on point with that.
You guys know who Sarah Palin
I
is?
forgot about that.
She said, "Look,
Yeah.
I can see Russia."
Yeah.
I
But
forgot
Tina
about
Fey
that.
was so on point on that one. That was pretty awesome. I don't find SNL so funny, but I do watch some of the
Do
skits.
you think that Sarah Palin was the most biggest marketing person in the history of mankind?
I don't think
That
she
she
was.
acted stupid?
No.
Oh God, what's her name? Paris Hilton. I think Paris Hilton is.
Yeah.
Because Paris Hilton is actually really intelligent, really smart, and she's a great businesswoman.
She's actually-
And for the entirety of what was it called, The Real Life?
Yeah,
show?
she's actually changing her image because
Yeah?
like she kind of portrayed herself as somebody that didn't know anything, but
Yeah.
she's really like intelligent.
But
She's
that
really
works
smart.
really well if you can pull it off.
She's
and she-
100%
No,
changing
but she
her
doesn't
image.
like it
Yeah?
anymore, so she's changing up her
And
image.
she's telling her story as to why she was like that. Apparently,
True.
she had a bad situation in college.
Britney Spears' story is also coming out. Hashtag Save Britney, with all of her childhood trauma and her parents controlling her.
She went through a lot.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's still going through it.
And was it Britney
Save
Spears
Britney.
or Jessica Simpson that shaved their heads?
Britney.
That's who I
No,
thought it was.
Jessica would always shave that. Jessica Simpson went after the Cowboys quarterback and had a
Yeah, she did.
horrible.
That
call.
Britney shaved her head.
Britney shaved her head 2001. That's my
Did she
constant
shave her
mood.
head?
Yeah, Britney shaved her head. I remember that news story.
I think
2001
girls
or
should shave her head.
2004. I can't
I
remember.
think you should shave your head.
Yeah.
I don't think
For
so.
2006.
I think
Okay.
it was further because I remember that.
You
No,
do
because
it?
2001 was the denim
You
dress.
shave your hair and I'll grow hair.
2001 was the MTV denim dress. I'm going through Britney's life in my head. I'm sorry.
Childhood trauma is a thing. The more people I talk to, the more people that we interview about stepping into their power, it more goes into what happened in our childhoods that really impacted us. And whether we know it or not, it's kind of left this trauma of some sort,
But
or a trigger,
everybody-
I should
if
say.
you go to a shrink, they ask you about your upbringing. Every shrink does.
But
the way it
but you
works.
think you had if you had a great childhood growing up, maybe they didn't, and they can pinpoint it, but you can't pinpoint those traumas, and then something opens up.
Every Miss America beauty pageant woman go through their life because they started them since they were in the womb.
Yeah.
And that kind of pressure for even professional athletes. Talk to them.
Yeah.
They had to be the best. Gotta be the best. Gotta be the best. Gotta be the best. And then the kid couldn't play. And it gotta be the best.
So one of the guys on Dancing with the Stars, he's an Olympian, I don't know, I forgot what he is. Olympic skier, maybe? Anyway, he talked about how his parents gave up everything for him to be in the Olympics. They gave up their retirement, they gave up their cars, they gave up everything.
And did he win?
He made it to the Olympics.
Did he win?
I guess so. He did not? Oh. He must have if he was on Dancing with the Stars, all I
Yeah.
can
The
say.
guy from Spitz, the swimmer. You
Mark
seen him?
Spitz?
Mark Spitz. He's not, is it
How
Mark
old
Spitz?
is he?
Not Mark Spitz, the other guy, the tall guy.
Michael Phelps?
Yeah, Michael
The guy
Phelps.
that got this, all the medals. And
Michael
Phelps.
You see
Yeah.
his story? Boy, I'm going to tell you, that kid, he used to wake up at 6 in the morning in the pool, didn't get out till 6
He
at night.
does
That's what a
either
lot of swimmers do,
suicide
though.
prevention or depression
Yeah, both.
awareness. He did one of those commercials.
Yeah, I heard that he was suicidal at one time. Yes.
Yeah.
But I knew the fastest swimmer in the Caribbean, McDowell, Nancy McDowell, and her father built a pool in their living room for her to swim nonstop
Wow.
all year, and she became faster and faster. It was amazing.
Oh, and I have to say, before we change subjects, the Heat,
Yes. The Heat in 6.
There you go.
The Heat start tonight.
All right. The Heat start tip off
And
tomorrow.
me
tomorrow,
and
right?
Dolphins win.
Tuesday.
University of
Today's
Miami
Tuesday. Don't they
win.
start tonight.
Tomorrow, because the debate's tonight. They didn't go back
And
to
the
back.
Miami Marlins are in the playoffs.
Yeah, I know. We're doing so much better than New York right now.
And the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Tampa Bay
congratulations.
Lightning won
Tampa
the
Bay
Stanley
Lightning.
They are
Cup.
the Stanley Cup champions.
Nice.
My
Wow.
son Gio was in the
Thank you,
streets.
Tampa.
drinking.
Telling
I don't
you.
know why.
Because the Lightning's a really good team, but they're always underestimated, and nobody actually thinks the Lightning are
Didn't
going to
they win it
win.
last year too?
They were close to it, but they didn't win. I
They
don't
got
think.
eliminated. I gotta look
I
that
think
up.
so. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I don't think they won last year. But they're such a good team, and no one ever thinks of them because they all think of the northern teams, and the Lightning
Yeah.
are like from Florida. But it's the most fun games I've ever been to, and I just love the Lightning. It is a
Okay.
religion in Tampa
It
if
is.
you
They
are a
shut
hockey
that
fan.
town down. Yes, and,
Yeah.
and they won it in Minnesota. They're on their way back here today.
It is a full religion. Like, you will get days off from school at USF. People used to cancel classes if the Lightning were playing and it was a good game. Like, it is huge.
Do you know the funniest thing is to watch a Stanley Cup champion win and there's no crowd?
Oh, I can't imagine.
And the guy was screaming into the mic, because he's trying to make noise, and they try to pump up the volume, just is not the same.
So he plays tomorrow night. Who's gonna win?
I feel as though, it's the first game, so I'm giving it to the Heat. I'm always going to give the games to the Heat, but they will win in 6,
I think the King wins again in 7.
That's disgusting.
And I don't even like it, but I got to root for the Lakers because me and you are going to have a little side bet.
I'm so sorry, but
We're
I
gonna have a
feel
little
like the
side
Heat
bet.
can win in 6. They were the underdogs in the Boston series for some reason.
The loser has to go streaking down the parking lot naked and come
Streaking?
back. Yeah.
Streaking.
The loser. Well, you have to.
You
got the Heat. You
We
should
just have
be.
to renegotiate this
Why? You
contract.
got the Heat?
I have the Heat, yeah. Why not have the Heat?
All right, you know what? The loser has to take off their shoes and do a show barefoot.
Take off shoes and do it barefoot?
Nasty.
Yeah, I can do that.
You take
That's
off
more
your shoes all the
punishment for
time.
everyone else.
I can do that.
I don't think that's punishment for you guys.
No, I gotta get something. I gotta get something that
rattle his
How
bones.
you feet doing, by the way, with that stuff?
fantastic. I wanted to talk.
No,
I've been meaning to talk to you about this stuff. I need to call him. What is in
You
that?
sent us an email. We got to answer that.
It is unbelievable stuff.
All right. Ready to rock and roll? Get ready for Slick Speaks 2020 Vision at 10:30.
Wait, anyone has a Halloween pun before you leave? I got nothing.
You got a Halloween pun?
I got nothing. Anyone got a Halloween pun? What he said?
Why do you not have a mic?
What are you saying?
He said it's been a bit scarce lately. Like scared.
That's close enough. It's good. It's good.
There you go. And that would be the end.
Yeah, we're out of here.
All right, everyone. Have a great morning. Stay tuned. We'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
I've always said
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.